Generally, after all is said and done, more is said than done. Faith without works won't work. And after all of your positive confessions, now it's time for action. Today, I'm talking from the topic affirmation to action. How to put your words to work. Oh, you know what's up. Turn me up. I'm mic'd up. Join me and let's mix it up. What's good people? How you doing? How you living? How's it going? What's happening? I hope that you, yes, you are doing well. Well, I want to welcome you to another edition of In the Mix. I'm your host with the most, yours truly, Dr. Eddie Connor, and it is an honor that you have joined me today. I'm appreciative to you, and I'd like for you to give me the hookup. Come on, help me out a little bit. Yeah. Hit that thumbs up button on the video. Yeah, do me a favor. Hit that thumbs up button on the video. Hit that like button. While you're at it, hit that subscribe button as well. I'm growing your greatness. Help me to grow our channel for change, our channel that creates change, our channel that breaks chains. Yes. And, like we always do at this time, drop some light bulb emojis in the chat. As a matter of fact, we're going to have a courageous conversation of illumination, but we got to light it up in here. Let's brighten it up in here. Let's light it up. Let's turn it all the way up. Let's flip the switch. We're too lit to quit. Why? Because we are the light of the world. And today we're going to spotlight and highlight our topic entitled Affirmation to Action. How to put your words to work. That's what we got to do. Came upon a midnight clear, and I believe it's becoming even more clear for many of us that what somebody does is greater than what somebody says they will do. It's about, I'm not listening to what you're saying. I'm listening to what you're doing. I'm seeing what you're doing. I'm looking at the actions behind the steps that you take, good, bad, otherwise, or indifferent. Because for many of us, we have a whole lot of things that we're saying. It's a lot of saying, but not enough doing. And when you even think about relationships, you could tell me you love me all day. But if you never show me that you love me, doesn't make a difference. You could tell that person you love them all day, every day. You could Stevie Wonder them. I just called to say I love you. Doom, doom, doom. Yeah. You could do all of that. But unless the love is in action, all those words are is nothing but an affirmation. And it becomes really a distraction. Words have to be in action. More than words, it's about works. And words really don't work until you put in the work. Jesus said, I must work the works of him that sent me. It's not about the words, it's about the work. He gave me the word. He commissioned me to go out and complete it. You've been called to do something beyond just confessing it, beyond just knowing your assignment. What are you doing to complete your assignment? Family, just type do the work. Type do the work. This is a year of doing the work. Not only is this the year of doing the work, it's the year of showing your work. And for many of us, we have nothing to show because we've done nothing. Ain't much to show because you ain't done much. There's a whole lot of, this is what I'm about to do. Yeah, I'm going to get this going. Give me another couple months. See what had happened was, well, it's lined up. We in there. Oh, bet it's coming. About to happen. Mere conversation. And here's the thing. You put your words to action by having a game plan. By having a strategy. People don't plan to fail. They just fail to plan. I got to have a strategy. Strategy, structure, solutions, and systems to take your vision to another dimension. That's what we do in our Eagles community, in our Eagles Academy, where we're shifting you from where it is that you are to where you can be. You owe it to you to invest in you. Go right now to theeaglesacademy.com, theeaglesacademy.com. When you get there, tap the Join Now button, fill out the form, be transformed. We have to move our vision to action, not just by affirmation, but by works, not just words. We're grateful for affirmation. We're grateful for confession. But at the end of the day, there's got to be some steps for direction. God created the heavens and the earth with his words. You can create with your words, yes. But actually to make it sustainable, powerful, transformative, you got to put in the work. That speaks to the whole aspect of action, speaks to vision. I was telling my class the other day in our Eagles Academy, I said, a vision without action is a hallucination. It's really what it is at the end of the day. It's a wish, but a wish is not a strategy. It's hope, but hope is not a strategy. Vision gives you a compass of direction for your life. If you don't know where you're going, you will never get to where it is that you're supposed to be at. If you don't know where you're going, you will never know what or who is stopping you from getting there. You need vision that has to be shifted into action. You need vision to be more than just busy, but you need to be effective. You need to be productive in this season. Why is that? Vision keeps you alive. Right between the affirmation and the action is the whole aspect of the gorilla glue, which is vision. That which keeps you Velcro, that what keeps you in a place of stick-to-itiveness. A vision keeps you alive. So many people that that I know, I hope you're not one of them for show, they are existing but not living. They're breathing life, but they're not living life. Sadly enough, they're just taking up space. And here's what I understand. Service is the rent that we pay for the space that we occupy. You need to find yourself lost in the aspect of serving somebody else. What can I do to serve? What can I do to give back? How can I meet this need? How can I fill in this gap? Who needs mentorship? Who needs development? Who can I encourage? How can I encourage them? Where do I need to give? What are the issues and the pervading problems that are going on in my community? What needs to be done at my church that I'm not placing the onus squarely on the shoulders of the pastor, but I'm going to serve in the pasture? Are you hearing me? Are you following me? Family, just type serve, serve, serve. And here's what most of us do. Whenever there's an opportunity to serve, we swerve. Whenever there's an opportunity to serve, we swerve. We skip around the bend. We act like we didn't hear nothing. Oh, well, let me tip on out. Let me put my Baptist finger up. I'm up out of here now. Somebody else gonna do it. Yeah. That's what it, in many cases, boils down to. I have to find myself lost in the aspect of serving other people. That's what really speaks volumes. That's what really moves people to another level, into another dimension. That's what sparks the engine of my power and my poise and my peace and my purpose. Little story, because so many times we're deferring what we need to do and what we can do to other people. Yeah, we're deferring it all the time. Little story called That's Not My Job. Yeah. You believe your only job is to affirm, your only job is affirmation, but action is about somebody else. It's 4 people named everybody. Second person named somebody. Third person named anybody. The other person was named nobody. It's an important job that had to be done. And the story goes that everybody was sure that somebody would do it. Anybody could have done it. But here's what happened. Nobody did it. Somebody got angry because it was everybody's job. Everybody thought anybody could do it. But nobody realized that everybody wouldn't do it. And it ended up that everybody blamed somebody when nobody did what anybody could have done. Now, the story can be very, very confusing as it's sounding. It sounds very confusing, yeah. But in the midst of the confusion, the clarion call is that the message is clear, and that is no one took responsibility. And because nobody took responsibility, nothing got accomplished. When it's not just anybody's job, it's not just somebody's job, it's not just anybody's job or somebody's job, or here it is, nobody's job. It is everybody's job. What can I do to play a role? What do I love about Nehemiah chapter 4, verse 6? It said this, that the people had a mind to, here it is, work. For many of us, work is just nothing but a 4-letter word. So many people are skipping over success. Why? Because it's dressed in overalls and it looks like work. You have a role to play in somebody's life. You have a role to play in your own life, and you have to adopt a mind to work. Listen, beyond just your job, I'm talking about your purpose. A job is what you're paid for. Your purpose and your calling is what you're made for. You can be fired from a job. You can be pink slipped from a job, but what you can't be fired from is your purpose. Why? Because God employed you to do that. That's not on everybody. That's not just on nobody. That's not just on anybody. That's on you as the somebody. And when everybody thinks somebody is going to do something, nothing gets done. Can't wait and defer to somebody else. You have to work. We have to take responsibility. You have to take ownership. We have to take onus. We have to take accountability. The success of your organization, the success of your church, the success and the substratum of your community, the success of your children, the success of your school, the success of your environment, the success of your job, the success of your business hinges on you stepping up, not waiting on somebody else to step up to the plate to do what it is that you know you can do. Family, just type step up. Come on, type step up, step up, step up, step up, step up, step up, step up. Stepping up empowers us to shift from affirmation to action. Stepping up empowers us to move our vision and bring it to fruition, vision to provision. Don't just stand at the plate, step up to the plate and do something when you're at the plate. having a courageous conversation. Drop a super chat, drop a super sticker. We're talking about affirmation to action, how to put your words to work. You have to have a game plan. You have to itemize an action plan. Yes, these are my goals, but what is my action plan to actually achieve those goals? What will I do? Am I just going to give up? Am I just going to throw in the towel just because I don't have the level of education, just because I don't have the level of the money, just because I don't have this, that, and the other? Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. And I got a fortune's worth of more revelation and inspiration on the other side of this break. I want you to stick and stay. More is coming your way after these messages. I'll be right back. You know, I realize the extent of your development is connected to the extent of your investment. What I mean, invest little, develop little. But we're investing much into you as you invest in yourself by developing your purpose, developing your goals and your dreams and your ideals and your ideas, shifting you from ideas to income. Where does this all happen at? I'm so glad you asked. It takes place in our Eagles Academy. All you have to do is go right now to theeaglesacademy.com, tap the Join Now button, fill out the form, be transformed to shift your ideas into income, your contacts into contracts, really to grow your ideas, your impact, and your influence. You owe it to you to invest in you. And as a result of it, now you are able to be coached and mentored and be a part of our live trainings with yours truly, with me, along with a host of other leaders and trendsetters and trailblazers and accountability partners. No one grows in a silo. The power of mentorship, it takes what I've learned in years and months and I give it to you in minutes. What I've learned in decades and I can give it to you in days. To be a part of our private Facebook group, to get guided feedback through our Eagle's Nest reflections, to get access to all of the content, all the live sessions and the trainings of business development, of financial stewardship, of the impact and empowerment that only takes place when you go right now to theeaglesacademy.com. Again, when you get there, tap the Join Now button, fill out the form, be transformed. But it doesn't just stop there. You want to develop your book? Then guess what? You are an aspiring author. You need to get my bestseller book blueprint. It's available right now. accessidentity.org/author. All of the insight of what it is that I have used to write 18 books and be a best-selling author. You owe it to you to get your hands on that. You also owe it to you to get my Successful Speaker Strategies download. I'm telling you, whatever you're building, you can build it better if you use better words. Let me show you how to develop your communication. There's an art to communication. Let me show you how to develop that. Go right now as well to accessidentity.org/speaker. And then I am blessed to pastor the Remnant Worshipers Church. I want you to be a part of the church that I am pastoring at right now. It's such a great thing of what it is that God has fashioned us to do. And it's taking place right here in the city of Detroit, 10 a.m. every Sunday. 6 p.m. we have prayer on Tuesdays. And then 7 p.m. on those same Tuesdays, we have TNT Tuesdays. Truth and Transformation. It's amazing. You want to be a part of it. Go right now, trwchurch.org. And then I want to see your face in the place this Sunday at 20470 Hubble Street. I'm doing my best to save you a seat. Powerful prayer, praise, and a preach word. Can't wait to see your face in the place at the Remnant Worshipers Church. Yes, y'all, and we don't stop. Come on, family, I need you to heed to these resources that you've heard. Let's get back to the word. If you don't have my book, 2020 Vision, if you don't have my book, Identity, and so many others, those are just two of the 18 books that I have. Go ahead. Add me to your playlist. Add me to your library. Yeah, there are ebooks, audiobooks, hard copies available on Amazon. You can also get signed copies at my website, EddieConnor.com. Put some respect on my name, family. EddieConnor.com. EddieConnor.com. I mentioned that a lot of times people existing but not living. What do I mean by that? They die at 30 and they're not even buried until they're 75, 80 plus years of age. They stunted their development. Something arrested their development. Something caused them to plateau and remain at the level of what should have been just a hurdle, a place where it should have been just a breakthrough. It became a breakdown. Vision gives you a reason to live. Action gives you a reason to live. More than a job, you have a calling. More than a job, you have a purpose. And so many of us, we're stuck in just affirmation and we don't take action. We keep saying what we're going to do and how it's going to work out and X, Y, Z, and we give up whenever we face some form of an obstacle. When life becomes obstinate, when life pushes back at us, we just remain pushed into the corner, and we don't push back. Because here's what I understand: ain't nothing gonna be given to you. You're gonna have to work for it. You're gonna have to go for it. You're gonna have to grind for it. You have to do more than just pray about it. Frederick Douglass said, listen, I got more prayers answered when I got off my knees and I began to pray with my feet. Come on, while I'm moving, I'm praying. I'm praying as I'm moving. I'm moving as I'm praying. And God is ordering my steps as I'm going. Hear me, God cannot order your steps if you don't move. He told you to go. He told you to keep moving. He told you to take this step. Well, God, where am I supposed to go next? Step first. God is not MapQuest. God is not Google Maps. He's not going to give you the directions from point A to point Z. Because if you had those directions, why would you need him? You already got it figured out. You already got the whole blueprint and route. So number one, he's not going to give you everything because you don't need him now. You got to begin to trust God even when you can't trace him. You got to trust him for the next step. Secondly, he's not going to tell you everything because if you knew the hurdles and the stumbling blocks that would be in your path, if you knew the people who were going to try to upset you and try to upset the equilibrium in your mind and your heart and your soul and your spirit, and we're going to try to deter you and be a roadblock in your life and be a hazard and be a hindrance and be emotional potholes in your life and try to cut you off and try to push you out of your lane and try to make you crash into your past, you would say, I'm not getting in the car. I'm not getting in the vehicle for victory. God, this one's on you. You find somebody else to do it. If you knew all the roadblocks that were going to get in your way towards your vision, moving you from affirmation to action, you never would take a step. You would avoid the hard path because we always want the easy path. We do. What's the cheat code? Come on. I remember playing video games as a kid, and there were certain levels playing certain games or whatever the case may be, it just couldn't beat. It was perplexing to me. I just couldn't get past that particular level. But then one of the homies told me, yo, there's a cheat code for this level. We've been past that a couple months ago. Oh, you ain't know the cheat code? Say less. Gave me the cheat code. Now, guess what? Went from level 2 to level 16. Or the next level. But here's the thing. Cheat codes really don't work for you. Because overcoming each and every single specific level gives you the training for what it is that you're going to need on the higher levels, and the higher levels even harder than the ones that you're still stuck and stymied and stagnant over. Same is as life. There is no cheat code to success. Because after all, at the end of the day, it's going to magnify the contenders versus the pretenders. I got to keep going. Got to keep moving. I got to keep learning. May have to repeat a few things until I've learned the lesson to now escalate and elevate to the next level. Family, type next level, next level, next level, next level prayer life, next level walk, next level connectivity, next level business, next level action, next level. What am I doing on this particular level now? Because if I have not mastered this level, I will not master the next level. What am I doing to shift from affirmation to action? How do I put my words to work? I got to take that one step. Writing out the plan, writing the vision, making it plain, calling the right type of individuals, asking for help, getting that business luncheon, going to that workshop, joining the Eagles Academy so that you're in a community of empowerment, so that you're in a community where they're reading the type of material that's going to shift your vision to another level, where you're in a private Facebook group like ours, where you're getting teaching, coaching, training, and mentoring that's going to really impact and empower you and shift you from where it is that you are to where you can be, to increase your ideas, your impact, and your influence, the strategies, the structure, the solutions, and the systems to take your vision to another dimension. TheEaglesAcademy.com. Go there right now. You've got to be in a community. You've got to be in an environment. You've got to be in a space and place in your mindset and in your life to where you're saying, I'm going after it by any means necessary. You never fail. You only get feedback. You didn't lose. You only learned. You only got lessons. Lessons lead to blessings. Come on, you've been procrastinating it over and over again. You've been praying about the same thing, and God is telling you to move. God is telling you to take that step. He's telling you to go to that next level. You've been so reticent. You've been so hesitant. You've been biting your nails and wondering, what are people going to say about me? And is this going to really work out in X, Y, Z? And I keep procrastinating. I keep doing everything else except what I'm supposed to be doing. Come on, you know you're supposed to be working on that project. You're supposed to be working on that assignment. You're supposed to be studying for that test. But you sweeping your house for the 35th time. Ain't even no more dishes to do. But you still find ways to distract yourself from your destined purpose. Get focused. Refocus your energy. Family, just type focus. Refocus your mindset. Got to focus on your focus. Got to shift your mindset to where it is that God is calling you to be. Whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are worthy, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are virtuous. If there be any virtue, if there be any praise, think on these things. Thoughts become things. Moving from where you are to where you can be has to become the blueprint for you to take your destiny to another level. What am I doing to master this particular level? What am I doing to master this particular platform? What can I do to develop who it is that I am? Who can I connect to? Who can I be around? Who can I involve in my day-to-day operations? What am I doing to cultivate the greatness that's on the inside of me? What books am I reading? What podcast am I listening to? I hope it's this one. Continually. On autoplay. On a repeat. Faith cometh by hearing. What am I doing to move closer to that particular goal? Am I holding myself accountable each and every single day? What am I doing to gain traction? Am I tracking my progress? Say I want to lose weight. Am I actually eating the right foods? Say I want to get more fit. Am I actually connecting it with nutrition and exercise? Or after I leave the gym, I go to Burger King. Now I'm defeating the purpose. Now I'm canceling out the progress that I can possibly make. Yeah, I'm saying all these affirmations, but am I actually thinking negative about myself? No wonder I can't take action, because the affirmation that is going on in my head stops me from moving in the direction with my feet. Time to recenter your focus. Time to recenter your energy. Your frequency is dictated by what you think about frequently. Is my mind on the right frequency? Is my mind programmed to the right channel? A channel for change, a channel that creates change, a channel that breaks chains, like this one. Is my mind programmed to the channel G-O-D? Is my mind programmed to the channel of J-E-S-U-S? Or is my mind specifically only on the FM dial, the frequency of W-I-I-F-M? What's W-I-I-F-M? I'm so glad you asked. What's in it for me? When I need to recognize that greater is he that's within me than he that's in the world. Time to go for it. Time to grow through it. Time to be all that God has called you to be. As a result of it, there's greatness within you. You're more than just the words that you say. You're more than just being a human doing. You're a human being. And you're going to be one who puts your words into action. Generally, after all is said and done, more is said than done. But not for you. Not any longer. Not anymore. Faith without works is dead. Faith without works won't work. Notice it didn't say faith without words won't work. Faith without works does not work. It's dead. It's comatose. After all of your positive confessions, now is the time for action. Take action on that book. Take action on that business. Take action on that blueprint. Come on, right after this is over, get into your focus. Get into your day-to-day operations. Get into that business. Get into that plan. Get back into that blueprint. Get back into writing those chapters. Get back into it. You have what it takes to win. Family, just type win. Type win. Win now. Win. Today is the day to win. I want you to sow into your winning season. I want you to sow into this word that you've heard. I want you to sow into the action that you're going to take even now. Not as a debt that you owe, as a seed that you sow. I want you to sow right now. This is where you sow. I want you to sow. This is where you grow. I want you to sow. Link is in the chat. Links in the description of this video for how and where to give. This is good ground. We're taking this word to communities and cities and neighborhoods and nations, locally, nationally, and globally. It takes a lot behind the scenes of what you don't see, with the subscriptions, with all of the software, with the hardware of what it takes to make sure that we have the right production equipment. All of that helps to make this show go to where I can show up day after day, weekday after weekday, week after week, Monday through Friday, and empower you and not hold anything back and give it to you like a TI is. 0 to 100 real quick. Once you sow into this word that you've heard, it's your season of increase. It's your season of getting it done, being productive, not just busy, but being productive. Cash App, $ Dr. Eddie Ministries, Dr. Eddie Ministries, PayPal, Zelle, EddieConnorJr @gmail.com. We've been having a super conversation. Drop a super chat and a super sticker. Do that even now. Super chat, super sticker. Once again, Cash App, $Dr. Eddie Ministries, PayPal, Zelle, EddieConnorJr @gmail.com. Link is in the chat. Link is in the description of this video for how and where to give. Drop a super chat. Drop a super sticker. All of it helps. Drop a super thanks. And my thanks to you is saying thanks to you. Simply because you've supported. You've continued to be here day after day, week after week. And I'm appreciative to you for that. I want to give a sincere salute and shout out to all of our members who are in our chat. Our live chat, we see your digital decal. We see your badge right by your name. That simply means that you become a member of In the Mix. Come on, I want to offer that opportunity to you who are watching to partner with me. Become a member of In the Mix. Why? Because we go further and farther than this conversation here. Behind the scenes, footage, coverage, information, where I'm investing into you, where I'm speaking life into your life. Behind the scenes, exclusive footage and coverage. Membership has its privileges. Unlock the unlimited, get an all access pass, and get a badge. The link is in the chat. Link's in the description of this video. Click that link, tap that link, and you'll see 3 options pop up: VIP, Royalty, OQP. Choose one of those 3, and automatically you get a digital badge. You get a digital decal that lets you know that you are a member of In the Mix, and you have all of the privileges that come with being a member, and the all access pass that you get in our membership only area. I appreciate you for doing that. Go ahead and become a member now. The ultimate partnership with us is, and with me, is to join my Eagles Academy. It's where I coach, it's where I teach, it's where I train, it's where I'm sketching, it's where I'm really in active, engaging dialogue with members who are in our live sessions in our Zoom room. Yeah, it's not something that's taped. This is live and in color. Yeah, live and in color, where we're really, really going at it in relationship in regard to what is it going to take to manifest your purpose? What is it going to take to market yourself and to build your business and to pray and to promote each and every single day? What does that look like? Developing your emotional intelligence, developing your relationships, not just with others, but also with self. Opportunities that are afforded to you, such as connecting with all of our members in our community, locally, nationally, globally, accountability partners, being a part of our private Facebook group where it's nothing but determination, inspirational quotes, and conversation and dialogue each and every single day. Getting access to all of our private conversations in regards to private conversation, as in what we teach on, what we communicate about, what the strategy and the structure and the solution is for that particular week that we share. The Eagle's Nest Reflections, where I'm giving you guided feedback. You owe it to you to be a person who's investing in your life and becoming a member of our Eagles community. Go right now, theeaglesacademy.com, theeaglesacademy.com, theeaglesacademy.com. When you get there, tap the Join Now button. Fill out the form. I guarantee you're going to be transformed. Oh, a win for you is a win for us too. Join our amazing Academy family. Family. In the Mix is out of time, but I'm not out of truth. Was this a show a blessing to you? Was this show a blessing to you? Was this show transformative to you and for you? If so, let me know by just typing blessed. Type blessed, family. In the Mix is out of time, but trust me, I'm not out of truth. And so I want to thank you for rocking with me. I want to thank you for riding with me. I want to thank you for rolling with me, because that's just how we roll. We roll together each and every single weekday, Monday through Friday, for In the Mix right here on the YouTube side. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit the like button. Share this with somebody. Be a digital disciple. Be an electronic evangelist. Share this word with somebody. You're here because you care, so I need you to share. Your timeline could be someone's lifeline, so share this with somebody. Sincere salute. And shout out to all of you who are watching us on our sister satellite stations on social media. And I just got a question for you. Are you my friend? Are we locked in? Well, then step this way. Which way? By friending me, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok. We don't stop. At EddieConnorJr, EddieConnorJr. Y'all keep showing love. I'm going to keep showing up. I'm personally inviting you to show up to our church this coming Sunday. Yeah, and don't just wait till Sunday. Tomorrow we got Bible class, what we call TNT Tuesdays, Truth and Transformation. We have prayer at 6 p.m. We got Bible study at 7 p.m. Let's walk through the word together. Show up as we go up and we grow up in the word. Yes. Join me this Tuesday, but also we got the even higher time on Sundays, 10 o'clock a.m., 10 o'clock a.m., this coming Sunday at the Remnant Worshipers Ministry, where I serve as the pastor. Yeah, I'll be teaching in Bible class. Yeah, I'll be preaching and teaching on Sunday morning, 10 o'clock a.m. on Sunday. You say, well, where do I go? 20470 Hubble Street is the address. In the city of Detroit, I'm saving you a seat. 20470 Hubble Street. In the city of Detroit is where I'm saving you a seat. I sure am. A church alive is worth the flight and the drive. Check out more about our church, trwchurch.org. Get some TRW church merch. Yeah, church merch. The Remnant Worshipers. On the back of the shirt, it says Faith, Family, Forward, and that's our motto. That's our motto. You can get any of my books. I got 18 books out there on Amazon. Ebooks, audiobooks, hard copies. Whatever is clever, whatever's your flavor. You can also get signed copies at my website, EddieConnor.com, EddieConnor.com. If you're looking for a dynamic speaker, now why would you look any further? You know you need me at your church, your conference, your community center, your school, your graduation, your session. Yes, I'm talking to you. Let's make some progression. Put me on your calendar. Invite me. email me to invite me. info@EddieConnor.com. info@EddieConnor.com. It'd be an honor for me to empower you. Yours truly, Dr. Eddie, your main man, 100 grand, your brother. And I mean that from another mother. Family has been fun, but brother, gotta run. So I want you to know it's been a privilege and a pleasure, a treat and a treasure, a joy. Yes, it has been beyond measure, but I want you, I'm talking to you now. Yes, you, to remember to keep the faith and believe it's going to be bigger, better, whole lot brighter, peace, and a whole lot of love. Keep soaring higher. I realize the extent of your development is connected to the extent of your investment. What I mean, invest little, develop little. But we're investing much into you as you invest in yourself by developing your purpose, developing your goals and your dreams and your ideals and your ideas, shifting you from ideas to income. Where does this all happen at? I'm so glad you asked. It takes place in our Eagles Academy. All you have to do is go right now to theeaglesacademy.com, tap the Join Now button, fill out the form, be transformed to shift your ideas into income, your contacts into contracts, really to grow your ideas, your impact, and your influence. You owe it to you to invest in you. And as a result of it, now you are able to be coached and mentored and be a part of our live trainings with yours truly, with me, along with a host of other leaders and trendsetters and trailblazers and accountability partners. No one grows in a silo. The power of mentorship, it takes what I've learned in years and months and I give it to you in minutes. What I've learned in decades and I can give it to you in days. To be a part of our private Facebook group, to get guided feedback through our Eagle's Nest reflections, to get access to all of the content and all the live sessions and the trainings of business development, of financial stewardship, of the impact and empowerment that only takes place when you go right now to theeaglesacademy.com. Again, when you get there, tap the Join Now button, fill out the form, be transformed. But it doesn't just stop there. You want to develop your book? Then guess what? You are an aspiring author. You need to get my bestseller book blueprint. It's available right now, accessidentity.org/author. All of the insight of what it is that I have used to write 18 books and be a best-selling author, you owe it to you to get your hands on that. You also owe it to you to get my Successful Speaker Strategies download. I'm telling you, whatever you're building, you can build it better if you use better words. Let me show you how to develop your communication. There's an art to communication. Let me show you how to develop that. Go right now as well to accessidentity.org/speaker. And then I am blessed to pastor the Remnant Worshipers Church. I want you to be a part of the church that I am pastoring at right now. Is such a great thing of what it is that God has fashioned us to do. And it's taking place right here in the city of Detroit, 10 a.m. every Sunday. 6 p.m. we have prayer on Tuesdays, and then 7 p.m. on those same Tuesdays we have TNT Tuesdays. Truth and Transformation. It's amazing. You want to be a part of it. Go right now, trwchurch.org, and then I want to see your face in the place this Sunday at 20470 Hubble Street. I'm doing my best to save you a seat. Powerful prayer, praise, and a preach word. Can't wait to see your face in place at the Remnant Worshipers Church.